Hello everyone. So once again welcoming you for the discussion of 2025 paper. We are already done with section A, B, C and now we are on section D. So without wasting our time, let us start with this. Suman has created a table named worker with a set of records to maintain the data of the construction sites, which consist of WID, WName, wage, hours, type and site ID. After creating the table, she entered data in it, which is as follows. So you can see a table here and the name of this table is worker. Some 6 fields are given in this table and with some record. So, okay, based on the data given above, answer the following questions. Wait a second, let me duplicate this file so that we can see the question and the table together, because both are required to do this question. So on the left you will be able to see the data and on the right we will be getting the query. Okay, the question is same only. Yeah. Yes. So we have based on the data given above, answer the following questions. Write the SQL statement to display the name and wages of those workers whose wages are between 800 and 1500. So we have to display the name. Display means select command, right? So I'm writing here only select. So name, for name, the name of the column is W name. Okay, it's not a case sensitive thing, so you can write in capital or small. Comma, the second one is wage, so here it is wage. Okay, from, table name is worker. Okay, where, wages, wages is wage, where wage between 800 and 1500, semicolon. Okay, so this is the query for the first one, right? Okay, now write the SQL statement to display the record of workers whose site ID is not known. Not known means is null. Okay, so let us start. For this I'm writing that second one here. So it is again select, because display, select display the record of the workers, that means everything. Select all from worker. Okay, where site ID is null, where site ID is null. Okay, this is the second part. Now third part, write the SQL statement to display the W name, wage and hours. So these three things we have to display. Let me rub this first one here. Okay, I can open this thing also. Yeah, so the third part is write the SQL statement to display this one. So select wage, wage name, NAME, comma, wage, comma, hours, you can check, hours only, from, table name is worker. Okay, what they are saying, where, type is equal to skilled. Okay, this is the third one. Now fourth one, write a SQL command statement to change the wage to 1200 of the worker where the type is semi-skilled. So we have to change the wage, that is the data you have to change. So update command, update table, table name is worker, KER, worker, set wage is equal to 1200, where type is equal to semi-skilled. Semicolon. Okay, so these are the 4 for A part. Now B part of the same query, considering the above given table worker. So we have a worker table here now. Consider the above given table worker. Oh, that one is worker only, na? Yeah, this only. So worker, write the output of the following. So select W name. Yeah, so select W name, wage into hours from worker where site ID is 103. So this is site ID 103, this is site ID 103. So we have to take the W name, Ahmad J, and second one is Anju S, and then wage into hours. So 1500 into 200, that's the answer. So the output would be Ahmad J 1500 into 2. 30,000, then Anju S, and 1200 into 130, whatever the multiplication will come, that is the answer. Okay, you can write the multiplication here. That is the first part. Now select count distinct type from worker. So this is worker only, distinct type. Type is this. So distinct means different. So we have unskilled, we have skilled, and we have semi-skilled. So you have to count. So 1, 2, 3. Answer would be 3. Okay. Then select max wage and min wage type from worker, group by type. So 3 types are there, right? For all the 3 types, you have to find the max and the minimum value. So first we are going for unskilled. So this is unskilled, this is unskilled. For these two, this is the maximum value 1500, and 780 is the minimum value for unskilled. So if I'll go for max and min, so we have 1500 for maximum and 780 for minimum. Then skilled, we have 2 here. So 1200 for maximum for skilled and 520 for minimum. Okay, and then we have the semi-skilled. So there is no difference. So we have both is same only. 560 is maximum and 560 is minimum, because you have a single value for semi-skilled here. Check it now. We don't have multiple values. We have a single value for semi-skilled. So the same value will work for the max and the same will work for min. Next is select W name, site ID from worker where type is equals to unskilled, and you have to order by hours. Order by means in ascending or descending order, right? So let us check the order here. Order by hours, and you have to take the W name. This is W name. We have site ID. These two we have to display where type is equals to unskilled. So this one and this one. Order by hours. Hours you see 295. So first 95 will come and then 200. So 95 is Jacob B. Write it down. It is Jacob B. So W name and site ID is 101. Okay, and unskilled Jacob, and then after that we have order by hours. So 200. So Ahmad J, and then site ID is 103. So this is the answer. Okay. Next is, yeah. Okay, so our CSV file p_record.csv contains the record of the patient in a hospital. Each record of the file contains the following data: name of the patient, disease, number of days, and patient is admitted, and amount. For example, a sample record of the file may be name of the patient Gunjan, disease is jaundice. For 4 days she was admitted in the hospital, and the amount was 15,000. Write the following Python function to perform the specified operation on this file. Write a function read data which reads all the data from the file and displays the details of all the cancer patient. So what they are saying, this is a file read data and you have to read the data from the name, this p underscore record is the name of the CSV file. Okay, so you have to import that CSV module p underscore record dot CSV. So let us open this. Okay, so first we will take our read data function, read underscore data, it is given here, and colon, and then next to that they are asking you to take a p record. You have to open a p record file. So first you take import CSV, okay, and then file is equal to open, and the name of the file is p underscore record dot CSV, p underscore record dot CSV, and in which mode? In read mode. Okay, then record is equal to, in case of CSV file, if you know, reader is the function object and here you will pass the file handle file. Okay, now all the records are here only. You can take one by one all the rows in our C record. Okay, so the point is, now you check the the sequence. It is name, disease, and disease is cancer, so this is at position 0, and name is at position 0, disease is at position 1, number of days 2 position, and the amount is position 3. But the condition is with respect to the disease, so disease is at position 1. So what you will write here? If row 1 and that value is equal to cancer, and if it is cancer, you have to print the whole row. So print row. Okay, done, and then file dot close. Right, and then you can call this function read data. Okay, so we don't have any data for this file, so this is the perfect code for this question. Okay, first we are reading the CSV file with the help of reader object, and then with the help of for loop we are checking the disease cancer, and if the value is cancer, means we are displaying the whole row here, because they are not asking you to display the disease name, they are asking you to display the whole detail. So next is, go to the next part. Yeah, the second part is write a function count underscore record which count and return the number of records in the file. This is same only, ditto same, we just have to count the thing. So let me write count data function here. Okay, what is the name of the function? It is count underscore rec. So def count underscore rec, and here also you have to import CSV module and then file handle. So file is equal to open. What was the name of the file? It was the same file only, p underscore record dot CSV, and in read mode. Okay, so this is done. Now you have to read the record. So RO is equal to CSV dot reader, and in bracket you will pass the file handler. Okay, so you have to count the number of rows. Write count is equals to 0. For you can write here row in RO, and then every time increase the value of count by 1. So count plus is equal to 1. Finally, outside this you can print the value of count and you can close this file. So file dot close, and then you can call this function. So it is count underscore record, and this is done. Okay, so this is exactly the same. I just took the rows here. Here we are just taking one by one, all the rows will be fetching the rows, right? And then individual row. So if for individual row we are increasing the value of this count variable by 1, and finally we are displaying it. So this is done. This is the B part of the same question. Now we have 34. Assume that you are working in the IT department of a creative art gallery, CAG, which sells different form of art creations like painting, sculptures, etc. The data of art creations and artists are kept in tables, articles, and artists respectively. Following are few records from these two tables, articles and artist. C code, code, A code, article, doc, and price, and artist are A code, name, phone, email, and DOB. Let me reduce the size so that we can manage the things here itself. The table contains many more records that shown here. DOC is the date of creation of an article. As an employee of CAG, you are required to write the SQL query for the following this thing. To display all the record from the articles table in descending order of price. So just a second, let me arrange it properly. Okay, so well, here we have the question. So what they are saying, to display all the records. So all the record means all is asterisk. Okay, so select all from table name is articles. Okay, what they are saying, descending order, that is order by descending order of price. Price is price only, price, and descending order is DESC. Okay, so for ascending order, you can ignore it. There is no need to write anything. But yeah, but in descending order, we have to write this down. Okay. Second part is to display the details of the which were created in the year 2020. To display, again, display details means everything. So you write select all from articles only. Select all from articles which were created in the year. From articles is done where okay. Yeah, so what they are saying, select all from articles. So you will write where. Okay, so the year is 20. So we can fetch the value only for year. Year from which? From DOC. Year DOC is equal to, this is 2020. Okay. So I hope you are clear with this function. Year will only extract the year part from the date. Now the third one, to display the structure of the articles table. So what you will write here, select. Select is not required. Structure means it is describe or DESC command, right? So you can go for describe or DESC command. I'm writing describe and the name of the table is artists. Okay, this is third part. This is second. And this is first. Okay. Now the fourth part. So to display the name of, to display the name of all artists whose article is painting through equijoin. Equijoin means you have to check both. Display the name of the artist name. Here it is. Okay. So this name we have to display. How to display it? You will write select. Okay, name. Okay, so select name from both of the table. So the name of the table is articles, comma, artist. So equijoin from where? Equijoin means you have to check for the common field. So check which one is A underscore code is common. So what you will write? Articles dot A underscore code is equal to artist dot A underscore code. Okay, this is the first thing which is showing the join thing. And the next part is, okay, and equijoin where article is painting here only and article is equal to painting. Okay, semicolon. So this one is the one we wrote for the equijoin. The same query we have to write it with natural join. That's quite simple. So what you will write here? You will write now natural join. So for natural join, it is select name from articles artist. Okay. Articles, natural join artist. Natural join articles artist. Okay, where article is equal to painting. Okay, so this one is with the help of equijoin and natural join. Both I have written here. Now the next is a table named theater, name a database, has the following structure. Write a function to delete the theater to input the value of THID from the user and permanently delete the corresponding record from the table. Assume that this is the detail given for the same. So this one also we have some fixed statement only. So this is 35. What you will write first, you will import mysql.connector as con, right? Then you will write def delete underscore theater, delete underscore theater. Then you write here my con is equal to connection dot connect. Okay, and here you write all the details. What you will write, host is equal to local host, right? Then comma user is equal to it is root. Then password is equal to, what is the password? It is EX2025. Then comma, what you will write, database is equal to cinema. Okay, so this part is done. After that, what you will write? Now you will write the cursor object. So CR is equal to, I think I took my con only, dot cursor. And then you take the input for THID. So ID is equal to input, enter the value, and that you have to match. So write the query is equal to delete from table name is theater, where the value is th underscore id is equal to id, and then with the help of cursor object execute this query. This you double quotes close and query executed, and then comment it. So commit means permanently it will be removed. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this. Okay, so here we finished our section D. I hope you are clear with this, but still some doubts are there. You are very much free to ask those doubts. Thank you. Bye.